I was thinking that the cutting back of fish and lobsters were like, it's the last days, so, this is what's gonna happen. It was take all you can get, whenever you can get. It was a quest for survival. My name is Dalston Samuels, and I'm a fisherman from Antigua. My father was a fisherman. I started fishing since I was about 13. Fishing is my life, and I also want my son to come and do that. I want to be able to work alongside him and watch him take in abundance.
The problems of declining fisheries facing Antigua and Barbuda are shared by fishers throughout the Caribbean. In certain areas of Belize and Mexico, however, fishers, in collaboration with scientists, government officials, and others, have made remarkable progress in reviving their fisheries and conserving their way of life. In May 2007, Dalston Samuels, accompanied by scientists and by fishers from Venezuela and Antigua and Barbuda, journeyed to Belize and Mexico to learn firsthand from the experience of these fishers.
I am Dalston Samuels, better known as Dal. It was very, 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 very rewarding, very educational, and it helped to change my way of thinking when it comes to fishing. The first dive we did was free dive.
The fishers were all very excited about what they witnessed.
Best dive I ever had in my whole life. If one fisherman to take in 1/4 of this fish that I see, he don't have to fish for the rest of the year.
I'm ready. ¿Cómo te parece a ustedes?
Oh, muy bello, una maravilla. Nunca en mi vida había visto tantas agregaciones de especies acá en esta zona acá.
Peces grandes de todos tamaños.
I saw Nassau grouper, black grouper, snappers, French angel, barracudas, moray eel, nurse shark, and you name it.
Tiburón.
A lot of fishes. They were all there. I wish we could have something like this, even a fraction of this, in Antigua.
They learned how no-take zones and marine protected areas can actually increase the catch.
5 to 2, 6.5, 8.5.
They also saw how fishers there supplement their income from fishing by working as marine guards and ecotourism guides. They discovered how these fishers generate even more income as fly fishing guides.
There is this guy, Eloy. He lives in Monkey River. He's well known, down in that parts. And I was told that he was one of the best of fly fishing. He's an expert. I would like, for not very far future, for him to be brought to the shores of Antigua and Barbuda to show the fishermen how to do fly fishing, because I want to believe that at the way things are going, that we might be asked to not to take from certain area.
They visited fishing cooperatives.
The two senior fishermen kind of piloted us through the laws and the bylaws of the cooperatives. They gave us a tour of the facilities. Everything was really processed right. Everything was together.
They also visited lobster ranches and learned about sustainable fishing techniques, including the use of special traps and casitas.
In the casitas, and the divers will go with the scoop net and we'll take them out and then separate the juveniles one.
They witnessed the majesty of the spawning aggregations at Gladden Spit.
Real big snappers, 30-pounders, real big one, millions of them. When they come up together like a twister, coming up to the surface and boom, they just let off the eggs and the sperm together. But when that happens, they open up again and the whale shark come up between them and eat. You know what I mean? It was really remarkable. What was beautiful about this whole thing is that the fishermen were the ones that had the opportunity to take the tourists out. So whatever they would have lost in the week, you know, regularly, they were able to get it back through the ecotourism.
They visited restaurants and guest houses run by locals.
We noticed the lifestyle of the people. They fish and they ate what they caught, and there wasn't much importation of anything outside. It gave you such a feeling when you were eating it. This is what it's all about. You're able to better appreciate what you have around you, you know. And they took a little and they left a little.
In October 2007, Dahl reported his findings to the Gulf and Caribbean Fisheries Institute conference.
What you're seeing here is what every one of us in our fishing community should be able to realize. For now, Belize has it. And I'm here because I want to learn to know how I can get that. Thank you.
It was a wonderful talk.
Thank you very much.
I want to be a fish star.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I will let you go on a trip like that.
At GCFI, I've learned so many valuable lessons. And one of the most important, one main thing I've learned is that not only the Caribbean, but right now is the entire world that have the same problem when it comes to our environment and fishing. And the scientists, so many scientists have come together with the fishermen for us to put our minds, our head together to ask questions, making proposals and so, how we can bring a solution to this problem that we're having now. But since I've gone to Belize and Mexico and have seen how those guys preserve and took care of what they had, I am very optimistic about the future for Alistair. Also, other fishers who have sons and daughters who will become fishers too. I want their lives to be better. I don't want them to have to struggle so much. From my experience in Dominican, seeing all those people coming from all parts of the world, knowledge is not as expensive as ignorance, if you allow ignorance to prevail. Because when you have nothing at all, you know, it will only lead to frustration and maybe eventually violence. That's what happened to the world now. But here we are as stewards to take care of our own business. And the scientists tell us, look, take so much of this, and some of that, and some of that. Don't take all, lest you have nothing left. They're just doing the job, and we're doing our job. And, you know, if we can see to work together, I think the whole plant will benefit. So we have to change things a lot, but you have to start with us.
Dalston Samuels and Vernon Griffith are working with dive master and conservationist Ashton Williams to share their findings from the exchange with other fishers to pave the way for marine protected areas, no-take zones, and fisher cooperatives. In addition to fishing, Toribio Mata works as a park guard. Herman Ortega is a member of Los Roques Fishing Association and a shipwright. They are using the knowledge they gain to explore economic alternatives to fishing, promote marine protected areas, and organize fisher cooperatives. Will Heyman is developing additional fisher exchanges and other hands-on educational opportunities in support of Caribbean marine conservation. Juan Posada is collaborating with the fishers from the exchange and other Los Roques stakeholders in the co-management of Los Roques natural resources. The Fishers Exchange Program is coordinated by the Caribbean Environment Program, a division of the United Nations Environment Program. The Fishers Exchange provides an opportunity for the exchange of experience among artisanal fishers, thus increasing knowledge and spurring fisher initiatives proven to make a positive impact on the health of fisheries and the livelihoods of fishers.
Look, it's all in education. We cannot continue the way, well, this is how we used to do it. So if that's the way we used to do it, you continue doing it like that and nobody wins. We must change that attitude. And it disturbs me. It really does. Especially when I look at the little ones. That's why I'm so much into trying to educate them.